Innovation is taking something that already exists and finding either a different use for it or a different way to apply it or something to add to it.
I joined the Innovation Lab because I wanted to, one, learn how to make something presentable and maybe help the community in a way. And I also wanted to get a chance to learn how to do proper teamwork. And I thought it would just be a fun experience in general.
You have an opportunity to take something that's outside of the classroom environment and really apply it to the real world. I feel like it's something that you hear all the time, that like you're approaching the real world, and to be able to take what you learn in the classroom and directly say this is how it applies to life and reality and what's beyond the doors of the classroom is an opportunity that I'm pretty grateful for.
What I like about the title of problem solver is it sort of communicates like a responsibility and reliability.
If you can think of a problem and if you can consider a solution, that's what defines you as a problem solver, not one's qualification to be one.
It makes me feel like I'm doing something, I've done something, and I've achieved something great, and I've just solved problems.
We all go to Saddleback. We're all around the same age, most of us. We're all pursuing further education. How different could we really be? And then you listen to all of these different pitches, and it varies from environmental issues to
different food products, like different chemicals in them.
Beach erosion.
Water on campuses, like how there's not many water sources.
Rehabilitation programs like for disabled people, veterans, and prisoners.
How to educate the growing and young population to put in $100 a month and then they'll have funding when they're older.
Mental health.
Product ideas for safety.
So my team is about street racing and reckless driving. And what we're trying to help is like limit the amount of people that go into street racing. So providing some sort of education and awareness of the dangers of street racing, and also like awareness of alternatives like drag racing at tracks or simulations.
My team is just trying to solve safety on campus, so we just want to make it safe for everyone.
I think it's interesting to be in the same class with people in different majors because there's more like application of different skill sets rather than like other classes would typically use.
We have physics majors, we have political science majors, we have business majors, we have all of these different majors, and for the first time they're all in the same room.
You get to see other people's points of view, which lenses they see through to solve a similar problem, but just in a new light.
You have to figure out your different roles and who's going to lead, who's going to design, who's going to do what.
Everyone is going to put their input on it, and everyone has their own spin on everything, and that's what creates the best version of whatever you're pursuing.
What surprised me about the Innovation Lab is how willing people are to pitch in on projects, and they're just a lot more excited about getting involved and sharing their ideas.
You have to work as a team, be able to complete deadlines on time.
It's a lot more difficult than one would expect to try and get everyone on the same page at the same time.
Every single person in that room was willing to try, every single person in that room is willing to fail, and every single person in that room is completely fine with lack of success or complete and utter success, and whatever is in between is completely fine as well.
I think that having 4 different faculty members to teach is good in the exact same way that having students from different backgrounds is good. As you have 4 different professors that can teach in 4 different ways, so you're able to learn from different perspectives and gain skills from each of them.
And like some teachers have different ways of engaging with the students.
Different backgrounds, I feel like, influence different perspectives. They influence different approaches.
Skills that I've applied outside of the Innovation Lab would be like making a team agenda, like making sure we're prioritizing what we're learning.
I've been able to talk to new people, new groups, and try to innovate more things in life.
I hope to get skills for making a product, working with the team, and being able to turn it maybe even into a business.
I hope to get more communication skills, more leadership skills, being able to think outside of the box and try new things.
Innovation Lab teaches you that failure is probably the best feeling, because failure means you're probably actually doing something right. Because if you're doing something right, you have setbacks, and if you have setbacks, then you're pushing one step further to success. It's just another stepping stone.